आज का जो क्लास है वो क्लास 11th है और सब्जेक्ट जियोलॉजी है हमारा। जो टॉपिक आज का है वो फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मिनरल्स। इसमें मिनरल्स हमने टोपाज, कोरंडम और डायमंड लिया है, 3 मिनरल। 7 मिनरल्स का हमने ऑलरेडी जो किया है, फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज के बारे में हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया है। आज टोपाज, कोरंडम और डायमंड 1 बाय 1 करेंगे। अब स्टार्ट हम करेंगे जिस तरह से टोपाज की जो केमिकल कंपोजिशन है वो है एल्यूमिनियम फिलोसिलिकेट। इसी तरह से जो इसका क्रिस्टल सिस्टम है वो ऑर्थोरोम्बिक है। ऑर्थोरोम्बिक हमने नहीं डिस्कस किया, हेक्सागोनल, क्यूबिक वगैरह हमने पहले ही किया। ऑर्थोरोम्बिक में रेक्टेंगुलर टाइप ऑफ ये क्रिस्टल होते हैं इस क्रिस्टल सिस्टम में। तो इसी तरह से इसमें एक खास चीज़ है कि इसके जो डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस है 3A, B एंड C, दीज आर नॉट इक्वल। इनकी जो भी एंगल्स जो इनके हैं दे आर नॉट इक्वल, सो नॉट इक्वल। सिमिलरली जब हम प्रॉपर्टी फॉर्म की बात करेंगे टोपाज मिनरल की, प्रिस्मेटिक, इट शोज प्रिस्मेटिक क्रिस्टल्स। व्हेन वी सी द फॉर्म ऑफ दीज मिनरल्स, it is in prismatic form. We can say that it shows prismatic crystals. इसी तरह से जब हम कलर की बात करेंगे, वाइन येलो कलर है इसका। और ये टोपाज जो ये मिनरल है ये हमें वाइट कलर में भी मिलता है और ब्लू कलर में भी मिलता है, अवेलेबल है, पिंक में भी है, और भी बाकी सारे इसके कलर्स हैं। जब हम क्लीवेज प्रॉपर्टी की बात करेंगे मिनरल टोपाज की, इसकी परफेक्ट क्लीवेज है। परफेक्ट हमने पहले भी डिस्कस किया है। बेसिकली परफेक्ट इज अ सरफेस ऑफ ए मिनरल, और वी कैन से परफेक्ट इज अ प्रॉपर्टी वेयर द मिनरल ब्रेक्स or surface breaks into a flat surfaces easily. The mineral surfaces break into a flat surfaces. That means these are flat. These are not a rough surfaces. These are flat when they break down. Takes place minerals. स्ट्रीक जो है कलरलेस है इसकी, मैंने पहले भी डिस्कस किया है। स्ट्रीक जो एक मिनरल की है, when we take the mineral and rub it on a streak plate, it changes into powder form. That powder, the color of that powder is known as the streak of a mineral. इसी तरह से जब हम लस्टर की बात करेंगे, इसका जो लस्टर शाइनिंग प्रॉपर्टी है जो इसकी, वो विट्रियस है, विट इज जस्ट शाइनिंग लाइक गिलास। जब फ्रैक्चर की बात करेंगे, फ्रैक्चर सब कनकॉइडल टू अनइवन। सब कनकॉइडल हमने कल बात की थी, कनकॉइडल इज जस्ट लाइक दिस, these are the curved surfaces. The mineral when it breaks down, or mineral when it is fractured, and this cleavage is a tendency of a mineral to break into this cleavage में क्या हो जाता है, the tendency of a mineral when it breaks into smoother surfaces, while as the fracture when it is a tendency of a mineral, the mineral when breaks, it breaks into a rough surfaces or irregular surfaces. So when the mineral is to be broken down into is the fracture property, then it changes into irregular surfaces. So irregular surfaces just like curves. Uneven means also uneven denotes the irregularity of a mineral surface. Hardness of mineral topaz is 8 as per the Mohs scale of hardness. The mineral topaz has put on the serial number 8. That means that is the hardness of mineral 8 as per the Mohs scale of hardness given by the Mohs scale. Specific gravity of a mineral topaz is 3.5 and 3.6. This specific gravity is also found by the two different types of balances. One is Geology, which is used for smaller minerals, whereas the Walker-Stillard balance, which is used for the larger minerals. So as per those these scales, or we can say these are the two measuring scales for finding the specific gravity of a mineral. So next is mineral corrundum. Corrundum chemical composition of corundum is aluminum oxide. The next crystal system of corundum is hexagonal. As we have already discussed that there are 6 faces in hexagonal crystal system. In the previous class, we know what is the hexagonal. That means it has 6 faces, but it has 4 edges. Rather, we can say these out of these four, two of them, A is equal to B, but not to C. In other words, we can say both A and B is always equal to 90 degree and angle C is equal to 120 degree in hexagonal crystal system. So next is the form of the mineral corundum. Mineral corundum is barrel-shaped form or pyramidal. We can simply understand the barrel-shaped form or pyramidal form if we think regarding our pencil. What is the shape of our pencil? जिस तरह हमारी पेंसिल की शेप है उसी तरह शेप है corundum mineral की, यानी फॉर्म है. So it is easy. The color of mineral corundum is grey, greenish and reddish. These are the 3 colors in which corundum is available. So cleavage, there is no cleavage in corundum. That means there is no fracturing type cleavage, breaking of this cleavage. So next is streak. Streak of mineral corundum is white and its luster is vitreous, that is shining like a glass. So its fracture is conchoidal to uneven. Same, these are the arc shaped, or we can say these are just like the curves. In this, when mineral we find the fracture property, then the corundum is conchoidal, fracture to uneven, irregular surface. So next is hardness. Hardness, as per Mohs scale of hardness, corundum has 9 hardness and specific gravity 3.9 to 4.1 as per the Geology and City-Liard balance. So next, the last mineral, that is as per the Mohs scale, which are 10 group of 10 minerals. The diamond is the mineral which has the highest hardness. The chemical composition of diamond is pure carbon. So as you already know, these are the 2 ultra forms of carbon, or diamond and graphite. So this is purely made up of carbon. Crystal system is cubic. As you know, small cubes or small shaped cubes, just like is the form this crystal system. Cubic, small cubes, just like small cubes. As we when we talk of form, that it is octahedral, that it has sometimes 8 faces. So when we talk of the color of the diamond is white, or it is sometimes colorless. Yellow, red and green, rarely black and blue colors are available. So diamond are in these different types of colors available. So now the cleavage of diamond is perfect cleavage. Perfect means that breaks easily in smooth surfaces, flat surfaces. Next is streak. When we talk of streak of diamond, it is colorless, or we can say none, because when the diamond is rubbed on the streak plate, being a hardest substance, diamond doesn't change into its powder form because of having highest hardness. So we cannot find the streak, that means powder form of this diamond. That is why the streak is none or colorless. So luster of diamond is adamantine. Adamantine, only the diamond, only the luster which is found in the mineral diamond luster, adamantine luster in diamond. When we see that in most of the minerals, we have seen the luster as vitreous. Almost 70% of the minerals have vitreous luster. But there are some minerals which have the adamantine luster, only the diamond or zircon, or some minerals which have adamantine luster, Adamantine, basically luster is the reflective property of the light. So highest superlative type of luster is adamantine, which is found in diamond, because that is why diamond have the highest shining property as compared to other minerals. So this is basically the shining property. Highest shining property or superlative type of luster is diamond, which is adamantine, which is found in diamond. So almost other minerals have almost vitreous luster, shining like glass is almost 70% minerals. So next is fracture. Fracture is conchoidal, similarly arc-shaped. These crystals we see when we fracture the diamond. So the hardest, being a hardest substance in the group of 10 elements, as per the Mohs scale of hardness, the diamond has the highest hardness, 10. So, and as per the specific gravity Mohs scale, this specific 3.52, as per the Geology or Steelyard balance, the specific gravity of mineral diamond has been put 3.52. So this was all about the physical properties of topaz, corundum and diamond. We have already discussed the physical property of seven minerals, and these three were left. So we have covered these three minerals in this class. This is all about the physical properties of minerals, especially the 10 minerals of their group, which have given as per the scale of Mohs scale of hardness. Thank you.